What's going on, sauce makers? My name is Mark, and welcome to SauceStache Lunch Break. On today's episode, we're making a really quick pumpkin ravioli. So we have a few ingredients here to make the pumpkin raviolis and a butter and sage sauce. Let's get started. Let's see how quick we can make this, and I bet it's gonna come out awesome. So to get started, the first thing we need to do is we need to half the pumpkin. So all we're going to do, this is a regular pie pumpkin, and we are just going, well, I want to take off this little stem because we don't really need that. There we go. And then half. Watch your fingers because these things are tough. Okay, boom. So we want to de-seed and really just set this stuff aside. Probably an easier way to do this, and I'm just not doing it. You know what? Let's see if we get a spoon and a bowl. Okay, we're getting a bigger, sharper spoon. Okay, our next step is to use a potato peeler, and we're gonna get rid of the skin on this pumpkin. This isn't the easiest to do, but once you get started, it starts moving along. Jeez, oh man. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, our next step, quickly, we are 10 minutes in, so we're gonna place these on a baking sheet, give them a little bit of a olive oil drizzle across the whole thing, some brown sugar, light brown sugar. I got about a tablespoon here. We're gonna do a pinch of salt and then a pinch of black pepper. We're gonna throw these in the oven. I have the oven at 450 degrees right now for about let's do 10 minutes. We're gonna throw these in the oven for about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna turn on the broiler for just about a minute. Let's get these going. Okay, so these guys have roasted for about 15 minutes or so. I put them on the broiler for about another minute and a half-ish, and then I gave them some time to cool down. I actually put them in the bowl here, covered them in plastic wrap, let them kind of steam up a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and chop these up in little bits, and then we're gonna blend them up. We're just gonna go a little bit at a time, just drop them in there. So if you haven't yet, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the little bell so that way you get notified every time we upload a new video. Probably not gonna be able to fit both of them in here, but we'll see. Crack the egg in. So we crack the egg in, and now we're gonna add our nutmeg. Just drop that right on the top. And that's the nutmeg is about a teaspoon. This is such a great recipe. I'm so excited for this one. It comes out so good. So at this point, you could season it up a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. I'm gonna do a little bit more pepper. Perfect. That is going to be the filling for your pumpkin raviolis. I'm excited. Let's keep moving forward. So this next step, we have to make sure we have a clean work surface, and we are going to flour out just a little bit of flour on the surface here. So let's get that going. That's where fall has some of the best recipes. I mean, just some of the best recipes. You can buy ravioli sheets if you're somewhere around that has them. You can make them. They're really not that hard, but I use wonton wrappers. They come out perfect for raviolis. So we got a little bit of water here. And the way these works is we're gonna have one wonton wrapper, about a tablespoon of filling. And you want them filled up, don't be nervous. It might be too much. Take your finger and just wet the outside of this wonton wrapper. Just run a little, just make a little line just right around the outside, Take another wonton wrapper, place it on top, and then push around the sides. Push pretty firm. Okay, so we got a fork, and all we're gonna do is just right around the edges, just kind of push in, just around the edges, and we're just gonna make just a little bit of like a seal here with these. So it seals shut. We don't want these to open up. Boom. Pumpkin ravioli. Don't you guys take a look at that? That is a pumpkin ravioli. I am stoked. Can you see this thing? Perfect little ravioli. So you can make as many of these little pockets of pleasure as you want. I'm gonna set this one aside, and I'm gonna keep going. So let me finish a few of these up, and then we'll move on to the next step. So this process can take a little while, so you just keep moving, keep pushing forward. Just enjoy it. And if you don't wanna use water here, you can use egg wash. That does help stick a little bit. I'd say just as good probably, but. Okay. So what we can do now is we're gonna drop these. I mean, I still got a bunch of filling left, but we're just gonna roll with these ones here. We're gonna drop these in some boiling water, let them boil for around 6 to 7 minutes. We're just gonna do a few at a time. We're gonna take our time, and now we're gonna make the sauce. Okay, so while we have the raviolis boiling, we're gonna go ahead and make the butter and sage sauce. This is really simple, really quick. Let's get moving on that. That's gonna be about 3 tablespoons of butter, and I'm using a Karud Irish butter. I love the way this stuff is. It's like a really great butter. Now I have that skillet hot. We're gonna drop that back down to about a medium. And then we're gonna use about a tablespoon of fresh sage. I'm gonna chop that up real fine. Turn that down to a low. We're gonna add about a tablespoon of our pumpkin filling, a little bit of salt, about a tablespoon to a little bit more your liking of balsamic. Then we're also gonna add some chopped walnuts into that mix as well. That's perfect. 1 more tablespoon of butter to top it off. Turn your skillet off, and then we just wait for the raviolis to be done. If you like this video, please click the like button. I would love that. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna clean this up and get ready for these raviolis. They're almost done. Oh man, these came out awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna scoop a little bit of the thicker stuff of the sauce right on top. Look at that. Oh, and we're just gonna drizzle that sage butter right over top of it. Just a little bit. That's perfect. Okay, let's give these guys a try. This is a pumpkin ravioli with a sage butter sauce. I am stoked. I couldn't wait to try these. Oh, these raviolis came out perfect. I'm gonna get a little bit of this, the nuttiness to it. Oh, they're so good. It tastes like fall. This tastes like October. This is what I call a lunch break. Well, that's what I got, sauce makers. Thanks for watching. Pumpkin ravioli. I am stoked about this lunch break. This is probably one of the tastiest lunch breaks I've been able to make. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you click that subscribe button, click the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. I gotta get back to work. I gotta eat these first. I have no time left. Oh God, unbelievable.